Okay, so hello everyone. Today is the day 2 for our Django series for 30 days. So today we are going to recap whatever we did yesterday, and or we can say in the first video, and then we will move ahead. Okay. So what we did till now, okay, first of all, just simply we started with the Django video series J1 getting started. Okay, so in this video we just simply did we have a Python 3.x version in our system, and then we created virtual environment. Okay, so it is the steps. Okay, and this code is already present in our GitHub repo. Okay, I will put this GitHub repo on our video description so you can access that. Okay, it is publicly accessible. So what we did, it is every single step what you need to follow. Okay, so create virtual environment. Okay, just make directory my project, cd my project, and this is the project. This is a directory, we can say, where you want to keep your project, and then python -m virtual environment Django env, or whatever the name you want to give, and then Django env script/activate, and you can activate your environment. Okay, or if you are using mac os or linux, so you can use source Django env/bin/activate. Okay, then after activating your virtual environment, you need to just install the Django. Okay, pip install Django, and then creating a Django project. So you can start with the Django dash admin start project my website, or whatever the name you want to give. Then step 4, creating a Django app. Okay, my python manage.py start app. In the first video, I explained every single thing. Okay, with very detailed, what is project, what is app. Okay, what is manage.py. Okay, everything, and explained what is virtual environment also. Then running migration, so I explained everything to migrate. Okay, this is migration, means you want to create table or whatever the action you want to perform related to the database, you can make that using migrations and migrate. Okay, and I discussed about the difference between migrations and migrate both. So creating a super user, we created super user to see the admin page of the Django project, and I told you what is the admin page in the first video, everything. This is just a recap. Okay, and this is python manage.py run server. And here let me just do one thing. There is one more website I am no. Okay, so we can good to go ahead. Just I will run python manage.py run server. Okay, this is we are running server, and let's move ahead, and not this one here. Let's move to the another web page. Function 11, I want to keep it separate. That's why. Right, so here we created some of the roots, right? We created home roots, products, or product slug name. Okay, and okay, so here I will move to the slash product. So this is what we did yesterday. Okay, in slash you can see product 1, product 2, product 3, and like this. And if you want to go to this a specific product like product 1, so you can see the specific product, or there may be it is a breakpoint we are using there. Okay, this is a breakpoint. This is code from the previous. This is the breakpoint, so it will stop our code here. Okay, that's why this is saying this thing. But now we are good to go. Now you will see, this is, you can see this is the product 1, your product ABC, right? So this is simple. We did simple use of views and simple views of URLs we did. Okay, now we will create one of the important application, we can say. Okay, so what we want to do, just we want to let me keep it this aside here. Okay, right. Okay, so this is what we discussed: home, about, product, and get products. Okay, so now basically what we will do, simple, we will create uh, just let's do one thing. Just we will create a model thing. Okay, models, how we can create. First of all, we will understand how to create models. Okay, and then we will move ahead with the other things. Okay, and here we are going to use Google and everything. Okay, just to make sure that how we can use Google's and AI tools to get our work done very easily. Okay, so just what I want to create. Okay, I want to create we can say employee. Okay, let's see, or let's continue with the to do app. Okay, so my customer. Okay, let's create a um, let's create, okay, one, let's see here, models.py, and we are going to create one customer model. Okay, let's see what we can do. ahead and let's search. Let's use ChatGPT here, okay? And I'm using ChatGPT, so make things very easily for you, okay? Give me customer customer model in Django. Okay, so it will give you the customer model. Like, okay, so this is, you can create first name, last name, email, phone number, okay, created at, okay. These are the auto add now, okay. So these are the we can say simple, let's see, I will explain you every single thing whatever we are writing here, okay. So this is simply we are importing models, okay. This is from model class, okay. And now what we are doing there, this is the class customer and models dot model, this is model we are importing. And first name, it will be models dot char field, means it is a character field, like name can be in the character form, and maximum length should be 100 only, okay. Maximum length will be 100. And last name char field, okay, max length 100. Email, okay, models dot email field unique is equal to true. Then phone number, models dot char field max length is equal to 100, and blank can be true and null can be true. User can put this null, and blank can be also possible. That's why we are putting blank is equal to true, null equal to true. And created at, it will take the automatic the date, okay, current date when it was creating, okay, or connect current date time field, okay. So it will take the current date and time when this customer was going to be created, okay. So, and we are just returning def str, so it will return str self dot first name and self dot last name when we are going to access it in the query site, okay. So we will see why this is we are going to use. So if I want to create this model, simply what I need to do, let's see, okay. Just simply we will move ahead, uh, okay, or we can say, let's see, one thing we can do, okay. Let's see, make it connected with the user model, okay. Make a foreign key or one-on-one, make make for make one user can have many customer, so give that relation, okay. Simple, okay. So this is how we are using to stabilize the relation. You can see here what it is doing, user it has, okay. So we are using onDelete model dot class, okay. This is what we want. We are going to use our user model, right? This is simple. This is, I will explain you why I'm using this thing. Okay, so here let me this thing, okay. So this is basically what we are doing, okay. Simply, okay, this is what we are doing here. We will import the model here, okay, from django.db import. We need to import user model, right? So we can search for it also, okay. Even I don't remember things, guys, okay, but we can search of it, okay. How to import user model in Django. Okay, simple. You can search, just you need to know these things what you are searching for, okay. So okay, contrib.auth. So this user we have already, right? Okay, so we are going to just simple use, okay, simple, just simple write this code here, okay. This is how we are created, and this is how we want to link this, okay. So this is how it's done. Now I want to migrate this to the in our database, okay. So let me explain this thing. Let's see we'll make it very cool, okay, because this is the second day only, okay. So this is foreign key relation means what, okay. Let me explain you one thing, okay. Just let me python manage dot py make migrations, okay. So you can see in the migration file, okay. As of now, you cannot see any migration file here, right? Only one init file is there, right? Because we did not migrated anything from in our model, okay. So when I will run this make migrations, So you can see, okay, you can see this is this new file is created 001 dot initial dot py, right? So this is what basically this will write the ORM query to make changes on the database. Okay, this is how make migration we will use. And when we will use this is now there is no changes are made in our database, right? As of now there is no changes made in our database. Okay, it is just we can say just write the query to make changes. Okay, like ORM query, we can say ORM queries it is writing. Okay, ORM is basically what? Object relationship mapper. Okay, we will understand this thing in coming days. Okay, so Python manage.py migrate. Okay, so now this change or this database, this table is like we can say this model, this table is going to be created in our database now. Okay, when we use this migrate command. Okay, when migration using migrations, it will just create the ORM query to make changes or to create the database in the table, a table in the database. Okay, so when I will run this migrate, so this will make the changes in our database. Okay, so this is created, apply myapp.001 initial. Okay, now we can see this on our admin panel. Okay, just we need to register this on admin.py. Okay, so how we can register this? Just we need to import, or already we registered this or not? No, we did not register. From we will just import my app.models import customer. Okay, this is how we imported customer. And now we will run here what admin dot register. Here we will use admin dot register, or simply we can search for this. Okay, and how to, you can see even I have how to register model in admin. Okay, so just run this code. Okay, so we created this thing. Okay, just simple we created admin, right? Admin dot site dot register. Okay, site dot register customer. Okay, this is we did simple thing. Okay, and now I will run this code. Python manage.py run server. Okay, run this command. Okay, so this is command, and we will move to the admin page now, /admin. Okay, and here we created our create super user using super user. Okay, you can go to the first video, so you can be able to understand what we are doing. Okay, so here you can see my app. Okay, this is the authentication and authorization. This is inbuilt tables we got. Okay, and here customers we created as of now, so there is no data here. Okay, so now let's see, I want to create customer. Let's see user. Okay, so let's see here I'm getting option of user only one, because this is foreign key relation with our user model, right? Now let's see, I will create one user here, user testing one. Okay, and password testing 123, testing 123, and I created. Please correct the error with the password similar to the username is common. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so this is username is created. Okay, this is testing. So now when you use the customers, okay, and when you want to create customers, so you will get the option of Hariom and testing one. These are the two users are available. Okay, so this is foreign key relation, means that for which user you want to create this customer. Okay, for which user you want to create this customer. Okay, this is how foreign key relations work. Okay, we will in coming days we will look into the one-to-one, one-to-many, foreign key. Okay, and many to one every relations. Okay, but as of now this user is going to be whatever the customer we are going to create here, so it is going to be a part of, or it is going to be a customer of this particular specific user. Okay, let's see this customer I am creating. Let's see customer one, and customer simple email abc@gmail.com, simple. Okay, and phone number abc, or it can be anything, and I save this. Okay, so I will tell you. Okay, this is how we created this customer, right? Okay, this is how we created customer. So you can see this customer has a user this one, okay, and this is how foreign key relations works, okay, and I will explain you everything, but as of now just we are moving ahead with the project. So let's move ahead. Okay, this is how we created customer here, and now I will tell you some of the things about our uh, cell. Okay, python manage.py cell. Okay, manage.py cell. Okay, this is how you can use cell window for your project. Okay, so this is cell opened here, and now you can import your models like from my app dot models import customer. Okay, so customer you imported, right? uh, Customer dot objects dot all. Okay, so if you want to access all the customers, or we can say this is just you imported the customer model, okay, and now you want to access all the customers. Okay, so what you can do, just you will do customer, uh, let's see, customer dot objects. Okay, objects dot all. So objects dot all means you want to get all the objects. Okay, so here you can see only one object we have, right, in the customer. Okay, only one object we have. Okay, this is gone out because we terminated the run server, right? That's why. So now I want to access this customer dot objects dot all. So you can see we have one customer one, right? So now what I wanted to do, like I want to get user for that. Okay, so customer dot objects dot, let's see, uh, customer variable, and I'm putting here customer dot objects dot all. Okay, so you can see I will get customer here. This one customer is the customer one. Okay, or customer. Okay, this is you can see in the object we are getting customer one and customer. The reason is that I told you this thing. Let me explain. Okay, here in the models.py you can see def str. Okay, so it is returning the first name and last name. So when you use this return, okay, so if you will not use this thing, so it will just give you the object one and object two like this. Okay, let me explain you this thing how. Okay, let me comment out this part and let me exit out of this. Okay, just to make sure you can understand everything. So here you can see, let's see, let me copy this command again and let me run this. Okay, and let's see, customer dot objects dot all. So now I will print customer. So you can see customer object one, right? So this is object one. So you will not be able to identify which user you are getting, right? So it will just give you the object one, object two, object three like this. Okay, so it will not be human readable object one, object two like this. Okay, so that's why we, whatever you want to return from here in the string form, so whenever you access that particular object, so it will give you the first name or last name here, but you want to use get the first name only or the last name only or the email only, so you can access the email. Okay, let's see, let me keep this like this. Let me put here dot email. Okay, so you will get email only. Okay, now I will do exit here and again I will run, and right, this is you can see customer, you can see here object right here abc@gmail.com. Now you can identify with the email only, right? So this is how you can use the query set, or you can use the this str. Okay, this is how, this is why we use str here. Now what you want to do, let's see, uh now let's see. Okay, this is customer here, and you will see customer, and you will get the only one object, right? So, and it will give you the list of customer. It is in the form of list, right? So this is now first. There is only one user in this list. So okay, query set, it is a list basically. So it is now you access it using the index. Now you will get the user here. So you will see user, you will get Hariom, right? Here you will get Hariom, right? So this is means what, this is I'm accessing Hariom. Okay, so similarly what you can do, let's see, user dot objects dot get object dot get user dot object dot No, okay, this is we need to import, but I will tell you this thing ahead in the, it will be going to be a complex. Okay, but as of now, how we are accessing of all the objects I want to access. Okay, or let's see, let me create one more, just I will use one more cell here, and just to give me a time. Okay, Python manage.py run server. So what it says, no such file directory, Django videos. Okay, cd my website. Okay, now I will run this, so it will run the server. Okay, and now I will use this. And okay, this is customer, I have only. Now I want to create one more customer for the user testing one, and I will create the customer two, and it will be empty, or we can say customer two this only. Okay, and email abc@gmail.com. Phone number, this can be anything, right? Okay, this is how I created the customer. What it says, okay, customer with this already exists because this email is already there. D I will add here, right? So this is customer 2 is created with the abcd@gmail.com. Done. Okay, so now what I want to do, what now I wanted to do, okay, you can see email is unique is equal to true. Okay, so unique, it should be unique. Okay, that's why it is giving error. Okay, like this customer with this email is already existing, right? So what you can do now, now what I wanted to do, I wanted to access this particular, first I need to, right, you can see now there are two objects we are getting, ABC or ABCD, right? So now I want to, from this I want to filter out only the, we can say, user whose first name first name should be, let's see, first name should be first name equal to first name is equal to customer 2. Okay, so you can see, using customer 2, you can see ABCD we got. Okay, because this with this name only I have one, we can say one element, right? Or one, we can say one, mm, customer with this email ID or with this name, first name. Okay, so we got this particular. Okay, and if I will use any random, so it will just give the empty query set. Okay, so now if I want to, let's see, I want to get the customer two. Okay, and I will use, instead of filter I will use get here. So get basically what gives you, okay, if this particular object is available, so it will give you the first element. Okay, it give you the that particular object. But if there are there is no element is available, like this particular first name is not available, so it will give you the error. Okay, like my app.models.customer does not exist. Okay, customer matching query do not exist. Okay, so the what is get and filter, basically get gives you only single element, or and it is basically used for the, uh, we can say unique users. Like users will be always unique, right? Username will always be unique. Email is going to be unique always for every single user. So if you will use get, or you know this, in this particular table we have every data is unique, so you will use get there because get is very quick as comparison to the filter. It is fast. Okay, okay, so if you will use, in lakhs of data is there in the table, and you will use filter for one element, so it will take more time as comparison to the get. So if you are sure that there is only one element is available with this particular email or with this particular username, so you will use only get. Okay, but if you want to filter out some of the data, if there are 50 objects, so if you want to filter out 10, 20, so you will use filter there. But if you are sure that only one element is available with this particular query or with this particular match, so just use get there. Okay, so this is how we understood the query sets. Okay, in future we are going to understand this in a good way. Okay, so now what we will do, simple, nothing we will do, just I will create Google form, or not Google form, we will just use the HTML form to take input for this all these. Okay, I'm not going to talk about the authentication part as of now, we will discuss that, but just simple things we are doing as of now. Okay, so this is customer, and I want to create HTML form for this. Okay, So just I will use this and I will put the chat GPT and I will use create HTML form for this model and and okay and do one thing and what and use bootstrap. Just we are going to use the this okay, now I want to create okay, one application here. So what we need to do, simple, okay, in this my website, okay, inside my website, okay, inside this my website where every part or manage.py, readme.md, or your app name, okay, app directory or project directory is there, in the same or the parallel, you need to create one directory with the name of templates. Okay, you created templates and inside that you will create one more directory, my app. Okay, in future we are going to create multiple apps, so it will be easy to create uh, and now inside that we will create customer form.html. okay, this is simple, we did this thing and this is what we did, HTML form. Okay, and to use this okay, so this is simple what we did. Okay, I'm explaining again. This is root directory, this is my Django env, and in the same directory we have parallelly we have my website. This is the root directory, we can say. Inside that we have multiple directories. My app, it is a app label directory. This is my website, it is my website label directory. And one more, I created templates, and inside that I created my app. Okay, and git ignore is there, SQLite is there, manage.py is there, readme and requirements. Okay, so now what I need to do, this templates I need to use in the my websites to use this template. Okay, so inside that my website, or we can say project level directory, I will go to the settings.py, and in settings.py what I will do, I will use this directory as a no, as a template. So it will use this directory for my template files. Okay, for templates, okay, this is we have this is our templates. The HTML files are templates in Django. Okay, basically if we are talking about the template, so it is basically we are talking about templates, or we can say HTML file. Okay, so there we are giving it the giving directory name templates. Okay, for template, so it will find always inside this directory. Okay, and so let's see ahead, move we will move ahead, and let me put one more function inside views.py. So I will write one more function here, like def customer form uh, customer customer. Okay, and I will use here request. Okay, and nothing I will get. Okay, if request dot method equal to post. Okay, I will tell you what is post and what is get. Okay, so what I wanted to do, just pass. Okay, as of now just pass, else, or we can say just we will use here return, or we can do instead of that return one. Okay, simple, we are doing nothing we are doing as of now. Okay, I will explain you everything. Or return uh render render the what is my app. Inside that we have one file name, that is customer form.html, right? Okay, this is simple what we are doing. Okay, return render is basically used to this we can say HTML file, it will return the HTML file for you. Okay, so now what I wanted to do, okay, what basically I wanted to do, or we can say return. Here we will return or one only. Okay, so just we are doing nothing. Okay, so this is what we are doing. I will explain everything, just give me a minute. Now, and I need to create a root for this, okay, to call this function. So where I will do, I will go to the urs.py inside that my app, and what I will do, so create the root for that, and just simply I will copy this thing, and I will write this thing here, and here what I will do, okay, simply what I need to do, product, not this is customer class, customer customer slash, okay, and here I will use customer, okay, name will be customer, okay, right, this is what we did, and simply we will move ahead, and what I will do now, just simply save, and this is server is already running here, okay, so we will go to the server page, and I will move inside what, not this one, we will move inside this one, and we will move to the customer, okay, customer. So you can see what it says, render missing one required position or template name, okay, okay. Okay, this is basically what, here we passed it in the wrong manner, that's why, okay, here it will be template name equal to this, or let's see, let's ask ChatGPT to correct this, it is correct or not, okay, just ask, okay, just never be in doubt to ask for the help, do correct this, okay, so you will get the better ideas, okay, it will give you the correct idea, right, what it is doing. Let's return just return render, okay, this is the good way, okay, so it is giving you the correct option. So right inside that also it is returning the same thing, okay, so now let's see, move ahead, and I will explain you. Okay, so here you can see this is the customer form we got here. Okay, create a customer, first name, last name, email, phone number, right? And this is the submit button, right? This is submit button, and now I will submit this form. Okay, so now I will submit this form. So let's see, ABC first name, this is last name, this is abcd@gmail.com. Phone number will be like this, anything, and I will submit this form. So you can see what we got, attribute error at customer, okay, int object has no get, okay, where we are getting, okay, I will explain everything, okay, so from where this error is generating, uh post customer attribute error int object has where it is, the no, it's basically from the HTML we are getting this error. Just remove this part of code, just remove this code, okay, and just do simple thing again, confirm. Again we got this error, int object has no attribute get, where we are using get, yeah, okay, just let's check, okay, just do the refactoring the things, okay, just do one thing, return JSON response, just do the return, okay, as of now, uh, true, right, this is simple thing we are returning, okay, and now let's see what can be the output now, Okay, right. So here, this was the error. Okay, this is what we are returning, none here. So basically, what happened? You can't return anything from your end. Okay, you just need to return JSON response. Okay, or you need to render HTML, or you can redirect. Okay, here instead of that, you can also redirect. Okay, redirect to the specific path. Okay, as of now we are getting this not defined because it is, we need to import here. Okay, here you need to import that, then you can use return, render, and redirect. Okay, you can see redirect. So here you can redirect to the specific path. Okay, so this is how you can redirect to the specific path. We will discuss everything here. So basically what we are doing simply, this was the thing we were discussing. So what is basically we are doing here? Okay, so first of all, we will understand the HTML file. Just go to the HTML file here. First of all, this is the template. Okay, here you will see one thing. Okay, okay, I will explain every single thing here, whatever we are using in the code label. Okay, so here body we are created customer form, and here this is the important thing. Okay, and method we are using post. Okay, post method means we want to submit this form. Okay, so if this CSRF token, let's see what is CSRF token here, so you can understand what is CSRF token. Okay, what is CSRF token? Okay, so let's see. Okay, so you can see response to CSRF token is a cross-site request for G. It is an attack that tricks the victim into submitting a malicious request. It can cause the user to perform undesired action or a website where the user is authenticated. To prevent CSRF attack, Django, along with many the web framework, uses security framework as CSRF protection. Okay, when a user logs into the web application, the server generates an unique token known as CSRF token. This token is specific to the user session, and it includes in any form submission within the application. When the form is submitted, the server checks if the CSRF token in the form matches the one generated for the user session. Okay, if they match, the request is considered legitimate and it processed. If they don't match, the request is denied, protecting the user from CSRF attack. Okay, so basically understand this thing. Okay, if you are not using this CSRF token, so if there is someone who just want to act maliciously, or just want to put random data, or someone is attacker or someone. Okay, so whenever you submit form, it will generate this CSRF token for you. Okay, and it will match that. Okay, while submitting the form. Okay, so whatever the CSRF token, it is coming when you created this session, or when this form is going to be opened. Okay, so that CSRF token is helpful to protect you from the attacks. Okay, so you need to use this CSRF token always. Okay, without using this, you can't be able to submit your form. Okay, so this is CSRF token we used, and this is all the HTML code you can see here. Okay, we created some simple, nothing else we are doing here. And now, okay, let's see why we use this in the views.py. You can see, okay, why we are using request.method is equal to post. Okay, so when request.method is coming as a post, so I want to perform some actions with the form. Okay, now let's see, I will use breakpoint as of now here. Okay, if we will submit point, breakpoint. Okay, breakpoint I will use. Okay, so I will explain you what we are doing. And if this method is not post, it is just get method. Okay, so we will just want to show this form. If the customer is using this, we can say customer URL, this URL, so or API we can say. So if the method is get, okay, if the method is get, so I just want to show the form. So that's why we are using this. So but user is submitting, this form. Okay, and the method is post, but the method is post, so I want to perform action on that, like validating the data and saving it into the database, or returning any success message or something like that, or sending mail or something like that. Okay, right. Okay, so now let's see, create one, we can say, just do one thing, what we can do. Okay, just breakpoint we are using, right? Or let's see what type of data we are getting. Just I will submit ABCDEF, right? And ABCD or something, email king@gmail.com, or phone number, it can be anything, right? Okay, and I will submit this form. Okay, so it is revolving, right? Because we got in the it got in the this breakpoint, so code is going to be stop here. Okay, in this particular condition, inside that if, because now you can check request dot method. Okay, so request dot method, you can see it is post. Okay, that's why it is validating it, because method is post here. Okay, so post means that we are submitting the form. Okay, so let's see different type of methods here. First of all, uh, explain get, post, put, and patch. Okay, so you can see the differences. Okay, so it will generate the AI. So okay, this operation reads the information. Okay, let's see. Oh, this will get reads information from the records in the database. Okay, get post create a new record in the database. Okay, so if you are submitting some form, okay, or getting like putting or filling some form, so it, so that data you are going to use to put in the database or something like that. So that's why we use put, create a new record in the database. But get is basically you are reading the data, and put changes a record information in the database, means the data is available already, but you're just changing that. And patch is that updating an existing resources but does not require sending the entire body with the request. Okay, means that like in the customer form, okay, in the customer form we have, I just want to change the email, so I can pass just email only, so it can change the email. But in the put you need to pass everything, like first name, last name, other, but it is going to be the same, first name and last name is going to be the same, but you want to change the email only, but still you need to send first name and last name in the method. Okay, in the post request. Okay, then only it will be able to change. But in the patch, you just send the email and it will be able to change. We will understand every single thing. Okay, just don't worry. Just as of now, understand what is the difference between get and post. Get is just for the reading and post is just for putting the data in the database. Okay, so now what we will check, request dot data. Okay, request dot data, we will not get request dot data. Okay, request dot post dot data, or we can say request dot data, but here it is not giving anything. Why? Request dot post. Okay, now you can see in the request dot post we got everything. Okay, in the query set you can see request dot post, we got everything, like first name, last name, okay, email, king, phone number, this one. Okay, we submitted this thing. So now I want to access this thing. So what I will do, request dot post dot get email. Okay, so I will get the email, right, king@gmail.com. Now I want to get request dot post dot get post. We are using because this is the post data, right, it is coming from the post method. That's why we are using request dot post dot get we are using because this is a method of dictionary. Okay, in the dictionary we use get to get the key value for the particular key. So and here first name, so we will get the first name, right, this is ABCDEF. Okay, and now I want to get request dot post dot get, and here we can see last name, right, so we got this last name. Okay, and then just we can say uh, phone number. Okay, request dot post dot get and phone number. Okay, so you can see the phone number. Okay, so this is how we will access all the data. Okay, and just simply as of now we will not put it into the database because we will just do some authentication thing before that. Okay, we will create register form, login form, okay, for the user, forget password form. Okay, then we will move to the customer, but this is just I want to explain the basic fundamentals of the models. Okay, so what I wanted to do here, I will just return here, instead of doing everything, I will just return customer data, customer data. This is dict and customer data, and I will put here, I will create first name, first name, first name equal to this one. Okay, this is going to be the first name, and then I will just duplicate this thing. Okay, and this will be the last name, last name. Okay, tomorrow we will do the authentication part and everything. Okay, and last name, and phone number we will do same thing. Phone number, right? Phone number. We'll see Control V. Okay, so it will create the phone number, and now I will do same thing here again for the email, right? Email we have, right? Email is there, right? Email is there. So I will create email, email copy. I will select V, and I will select V, right? So email is there, and customer data and status code, right? This is simple response query type I am creating. Okay, so here it will be 201, right? 201, because 201 is for the created. And now I will return JSON response. In JSON response I will return customer data. Okay, so let's see, let's move ahead. And yeah, just we are going to do one thing. Just we are going to create one customer. Okay, now let's see. I am Django or something like that. Okay, email Django@gmail.com, or phone number will be something like this. Okay, and I created. So you can see here we got some this type of data, like first name I am, last name Django, okay, phone number, email Django, and status code. Okay, this is simple. With this some of the things that we used, like templates we discussed today. Okay, we discussed models, how we create models. Okay, now we are going to tomorrow we are going to do the authentication, authorization part. Okay, and then we will do some of the fun thing. Okay, from tomorrow we are going to do some really big thing, so that will be really fun. Okay, so that's all for today, guys. Thank you so much.